If the closer you get to your partner, the more they push you away, you're not doing anything wrong. You're triggering an avoidant nervous system that equates intimacy with danger. And unless you learn how to respond without abandoning yourself, you'll keep repeating the anxious avoidance loop and mistaking chaos for connection. Many people describe the same painful pattern in relationships. Every time I open my heart, the other person disappears. They reach out with something vulnerable, and suddenly the response slows. They move toward emotional closeness, and the other person needs space. Not necessarily because there's a lack of care, but because closeness activates a nervous system threat response. In these dynamics, people often do what feels most logical. They try harder. More honesty, more warmth, more reassurance. Some even follow advice that encourages pulling away to trigger pursuit. And yes, that strategy can work briefly, but then the familiar cycle returns. Pursuing, withdrawing, breaking apart, reconnecting. Each loop pulls a person further away from themselves. Eventually, many arrive exhausted, not wanting to play games anymore, but wanting to understand what's actually happening underneath the behavior. And this is where the real work begins. Avoidantly attached partners don't retreat out of cruelty, they retreat out of fear. Fear of losing themselves, fear of being controlled or engulfed, fear of emotional overwhelm, fear of recreating early experiences of emotional neglect or inconsistency. At the same time, the person on the other side is often experiencing their own internal alarm. Did I do something wrong? Are they losing interest? Am I being abandoned? That pull toward closeness isn't neediness, it's a survival system responding to perceived threat. And here's the reframe many people need to hear. You cannot build intimacy through emotional self-erasure. The goal isn't to manipulate distance so someone comes back. The goal is to understand why distance is being created, what it activates inside you, and how to respond with clarity, dignity, and self-respect. Because that, not chasing, not withdrawing, not strategy, is what builds real trust, emotional safety, and lasting intimacy. If you're realizing you've been losing yourself every time an avoidant pulls away, don't let this become another relationship you have to recover from. Neuroscience research shows romantic rejection activates the same brain pathways as physical pain. So the urge to chase, call, text, over-explain, or fix things is not desperation, it's biology. But here's the trap. The more you pursue, the more they retreat. The more they retreat, the more abandoned you feel. That's the anxious avoidant cycle. 1. Regulate yourself first. Go for a walk, journal instead of texting, call a friend, breathe, let your body calm down. You cannot connect while in survival mode. 2. Give space without punishment. A simple message like this one. Totally okay if you need some time to yourself. I'm here when you're ready. Most avoidants shut down not because someone reaches out, but because they feel pressured. Space can be loving to them. 3, come back with clarity once emotions are lower and say something like, I respect your need for space. I also have needs for communication and connection. Can we talk about how to meet in the middle? This is calm, boundaried, and secure. In addition to them giving you a heads up before the space, you may discuss a time limit to the space as well. If they require spacing in between texting, like a day without texting here and there, and cannot even do a check-in text on those days because their avoidance requires that space, perhaps you may be okay with texting just on the days they feel like they can text. Or you may find you want at least a check-in text once a day, and therefore that partner is not compatible with your emotional needs. 4. Side-by-side connection. Avoidants open up more during walking, driving, cooking, doing errands, watching something together. Face-to-face intimacy can feel intense. Side-by-side creates safety. The Gottman Institute has decades of research showing this dynamic. 5. Gentle bids for connection. Instead of heavy emotional asks, try, thinking of you, hope your day is going okay. No rush, but I'd love to see you this weekend. Let me know when you're free. You're opening the door, but not dragging them through it. 6. Know when to walk away when you are constantly begging to be chosen, negotiating for scraps of affection, or shrinking yourself to feel loved. Walking away is not punishment. It's self-respect. You should not abandon yourself to keep someone else. Avoidant partners don't fear love. They fear the pain they believe love will bring. But you cannot heal someone by disappearing into them. You cannot earn closeness by self-erasure. Healthy connection requires emotional regulation, communication, boundaries, mutual effort. Some avoidants soften and grow, some do not. Your job is not to fix someone. Your job is to stay connected to yourself while inviting real intimacy. If this helped you understand your relationship differently, subscribe for more videos on attachment, trauma, emotional safety, and building love that feels secure, not terrifying. I'm opening a few private spots for people working through attachment injuries, fantasy bonds, and relational confusion. This is not for everyone. If you've been watching quietly and wondering if this applies to you, the application is open below, and I'll see you there.